Okay, hi again, everybody. Hope you all had a wonderful Sunday evening. We're going to get started with our Ticket to Ride show here in just a few moments. Yeah, meanwhile, I'm still updating this large compilation here. And in fact, I also earlier just did some more work on that Street View clip.
Listen carefully.
So, as I mentioned, there was not a lot of space left, so I had to delete like so many things off of my iPad just so I could, get the compilation to render. In fact, I had to go as far as delete and reinstall the YouTube app again. But thankfully now everything is in good working order again. And now I could finally continue with the Pennsylvania Turnpike, which is again the Street View video that I'm still working on. It's part of that large Street View project, which I've been doing for a while. And I've had so many there's been a ton of places where I've had problems so far throughout the taping. And that mainly includes the newest segments that I just tried. US 30 and just recently I-70-76. But really it's where I-70 and I-76 both run together for a while before they both continue their separate ways. Like for instance, I-70 then continues on into Maryland and dead ends at this park and ride with no real future. So I did just finish rendering part 1, which again is all of that. No. That's it. Alright. So I just got done. So I earlier got done rendering part 1 of that compilation. Of that video, I should say. I've yet to put the graphics in, but again, I still have to finalize everything. I have to get through the second segment, which I'm actually on milepost 77 right now. I still didn't even make it that far because of how intense this event is, but considering that I will have a lot of time, during all these weeklies tonight, and then I will have a lot more space, I will have a lot more, I'll have a lot more time to most likely continue finishing up the turnpike and everything like that. Yeah, essentially getting the turnpike completed. But in addition to that compilation as well, which is actually still being produced. So the last watch is supposed to expire at 2 a.m., so I might have until then to get that video, to get that thing, get the rest of it recorded, and then eventually we'll have it all ready to go for a premiere, which again, a date for that has not yet been announced as it is still in production. So anyway, I just showed you the routes that we're going to play for our first game, and so we are underway here. Now, I'm still keeping a close eye on the severe weather event as it is occurring, and oh boy, did we get quite a surprise from Norman, Oklahoma. We got quite a surprise from them. And I'll move it down here and I'll show you. Is this as far as it goes? Yeah. I'm sure that's as far as it'll let us go. But I'll just scroll through a little bit through Norman here, and I'll show you. Here, I'll move the cam out of the way. So, if I show you, I was surprised when it said continues PDS, but then the next one that came just about 3 minutes later, it went right up to tornado emergency. Wow. A tornado emergency in a severe thunderstorm watch, and oh my goodness. This hazardous materials warning, this sounds like this might be from, this could be related to the severe weather, but the message reads, what does it read? I'll just scroll it down. Possible leak at Gressel Oil, shelter in place within half a mile of US 50 in Woodbury. So that's a shelter in place order for a gas leak. So, if you're in a half-mile radius of that area, please shelter in place. And in fact, I was going to get some more of the turnpike done, but I had a lot of catching up to do, especially since there was so much going on during the AFV Grand Prize finale. During the AFV Grand Prize finale earlier tonight. And because why not? Let's also put on the American Idol finale, which is also still airing. Watch number 259 and 261 have both expired. I feel like we are already getting close to 300 watches. I mean, didn't we literally cross the 200 mark earlier this week? Not earlier this week, but just in that last week alone. It's just amazing. But anyway, as of right now, this is what's left of today's risk. Oh boy, I'm not sure how tomorrow's gonna look, but you can see that is a slight risk for severe weather. There's actually two places as to where this is. One is in Nebraska again, and the other is here at home. But boy, I am not liking the look of Tuesday. Second chance. So, you know, other than the AFV finale, other than the AFV finale, it's mainly been the severe weather event that we've been watching over throughout the, all throughout the day today. Well, I think it wants to download something to the device, but I'm not even going to let it. So, now, those of you who did not watch the the first stream that we did earlier this morning, I'll go ahead and break that stream down in the simplest form possible. So basically, we of course listened to this week's Wait, Don't Tell Me. And then at the end of that, of course, and then following my lunch break, we did as the White Sox and the Yankees were getting started, we did a sneak peek of a new show coming soon to the Plainfield TV network. So really, we essentially did a demonstration of such. That's a mean-looking lemvine. Well, I'm still busy following up on all this stuff. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have all the Talking Ginger videos, but no, we're gonna wait for it to get around to that Norman product. So, anyway, let me explain everything. So then after let's see, as I said, as the Yankees were getting started, we did sort of a sneak peek. In fact, this is actually the first of 2 sneak peeks that we're gonna be doing for this for a new show here on the Plainfield TV network. If any of you were familiar with the Sorry board game, I actually found the PC edition of the game. So what we're gonna be doing. So yeah, I found the PC game edition of I found the PC version of the Sorry game. So, during that other stream, we demonstrated it with the board game. And I am going to be debuting it during our Friday Fun Night show as a permanent replacement for Greed. Which, as I mentioned, continuously has repeat questions. It's just the same question over and over and over again. And there isn't really a reason why we should even keep going with Greed if we're just going to get the same questions and at that point we know the answers. So with that being the case, we've made the difficult decision. Okay. Who is setting off fireworks tonight? I don't know who, but I saw a flash of light just before the shockwave, so that tells me somebody is setting off fireworks tonight. I heard the same thing about an hour ago. I mean, I would like to have Yalek on with us right now, but currently I've got American Idol going because I want to see how the competition all ends. Similarly to the AFV Grand Prize finale. So, I'm pretty sure they're doing this to make pretty sure they're getting all this done to make room for the playoffs, for the NBA playoffs, but now AFV is going to be on reruns for quite possibly a very long time. So yeah, we demonstrated the board game. That's what we did. So yeah, we demonstrated the board game. I'm sorry. So now on a future program, what I actually would like to do is actually demonstrate and show you all the PC game that we're going to be playing with, beginning the first Fun Night Friday when we return, which will be June 7th in this case. So, June 7th is when our new Friday Fun Night schedule will go into effect, and it will be moving forward. So that's how it's going to be. So that's how it's going to be. So now we're going to try. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try we're going to try the Fun Night schedule as it currently is. You know, we'll do the Wordle at the beginning, then we'll do the Wheel of Luck, then we'll do the best 2 out of 3 elf bowling match, and then we will do. And then, of course, we'll do Deal or No Deal, Set for Life, and then Wheel of Fortune, a regular game. Then we'll jump right to the exhibition game. And then after that, we will play a round of Sorry, which will be the debut of that new program on the network. Now, the question is it going to be long enough to even have its place on the spot, or do I need to make more adjustments to ensure that it remains within the Friday Fun Night time slot? So that will be our pilot, and it will be our test run. So if we can finish the game before midnight, before the end of the show, then the Friday Fun Night schedule's Wheel of Luck will remain. However, should it not finish in time, then we will have to eliminate the Wheel of Luck from our lineup. I mean, I know the Wheel of Luck has been, kind of popular and all, but really, I think that popularity is starting to fade off. The popularity of the Wheel of Luck is really starting to fade away now that I think about it. So there really, I don't think, is even a reason to keep going with the... I don't really think even is a reason to keep going with the Wheel of Luck anymore, because a lot of the names I actually have not updated since the Wheel of Luck, since I first premiered the Wheel of Luck onto the Friday Fun Night schedule. So now it's all up to... Now it's all up to the Sorry game to determine the fate, to decide the fate of the Wheel of Luck on our network. So the Sorry game will determine its fate. But then on Wednesday, the first Wednesday, which will be the 5th in this case, not only will it be the anniversary of the Bowling Train show, which we might do a special of if I can, but in addition, we will also be debuting another new game to our lineup. However, this will mean some changes as well. So, everything will go as usual on Wednesday. So, everything will go as usual on Wednesday. The Good Doctor series finale. It's the farewell season of The Good Doctor. So anyway. So, like I said, the Sorry game will determine the fate of the Wheel of Luck on our Friday Fun Night shows, whether it'll stay or it'll go. And depending on how long it takes to complete that first game, it could stay, or it could be taken off the time slot permanently. We will see. Now again, we will see how it all goes. But going back to what I said about Wednesday, we will be debuting the Monopoly PC game, and that will begin that Wednesday. That Wednesday, the 5th. That's when it'll start. So, what will happen then is at 4 p.m., we will immediately jump right into Hyperbowl. We'll jump right into Hyperbowl. Now, considering how poor Hyperbowl has been performing lately, I don't really know if we're going to be keeping Hyperbowl on our schedule much longer. No, we're not going to try another route. So anyway then. Now again, for Monopoly, it will be the same story. It's gonna be the same story with Monopoly. So, for Wednesday, what we'll do is, of course, at 4 o'clock right away, we will play our 3 games of Hyperbowl. And then after that, we will then debut Monopoly. So, 2 new board game classics going into 2 new time slots. However, on Thursday, even better, I could end up making Sorry an official series, not on the main channel, but rather on the Playing Field TV network, like an exclusive. We'll rerun episodes. Like we'll rerun it like once a week or something. So that's the game plan for. That's the game plan for these new shows moving forward. Beginning so that'll be the game plan for the new shows moving forward, starting that first Friday. Now, since we are in away mode, we're only going to be playing 5 games today. We won't be playing, the full 6 like we usually do at home. Or we could possibly just go ahead and do all of the usual 6. And I don't really know what that Len by wanted. He probably saw that we started Ticket to Ride, and then But yeah, as of this, I think maybe once I switched the info center into chiptune mode, that's when y'all found me. It was probably the first song it selected. Here, let's do that to close out this ad. Let's see what song it chose right when we flip the switch. This is Damask Rose. Maybe it was a Yalik song or something. Speaking of which, let's see if a Yalik song comes on now. Nope, it's something else. I really like the but if I have to, I'll move the American Idol finale over at the end so we can get the autos. Now, already considering the fact that we're approaching the end of this event already, I'm thinking I might just go ahead and end up ending the compilation right then and there, and then begin rendering the Monday tests. So what I'll probably do right then and there is I'll just continue working on the street view of the Pennsylvania Turnpike, because I'm definitely, well, you know what, I'm definitely going to get a lot more time to actually, you know, create the episode. Because I mentioned already that I'm going to have a lot of time tonight to do it. HLJ is still offline, so we got some gospel singers on American Idol. That's interesting. That's not where I wanted to place it. There. But you know, maybe we might have Yalik on our show tomorrow during our Minecraft game, which we will start early because that's when the White Sox are going to play, 2 p.m. Central Time. So 2 p.m. Central, that's when the Sox game is going to start. However, we will actually be in Toronto, so we will not have to worry about a rain delay or anything like that. So that's good news. But here in Chicago, we better get ready, because we're going to have 2 more days. We're going to have another 2 days of severe weather on the horizon. So, of course, tomorrow and Tuesday, because we look at Chicago's outlook while we continue this game here. It mentions a limited severe thunderstorm risk on significant thunderstorm risk with a limited severe thunderstorm risk. So they really went all out on the wording when the slight risk was put down. And then Tuesday they're calling for elevated severe risk with the higher chance of severe weather because of how widespread the slight risk is across the region. So the greatest chances is west of I-39. So that's with that enhanced risk that's been put down. Now, we actually will not, we probably might not have to worry about too much here, but again, that can all change. Now, we're going to go for LA to New York. We're just going to try and finish what we have. So we're pretty much on a race to finish it here. And these final recordings of alerts that I do get, what I'll end up doing is render the so anyway, as I said, what I'm going to do is I'll probably just throw in all the other videos here from this compilation. Yeah, I'll throw the remaining videos from this compilation, from tonight into that video, into that compilation. And then once it is, and then after, I'll do that after this game. Once the compilation is all set and done, I will most likely then begin rendering it almost immediately. Ryan Seacrest joins Vanna White this fall. I don't know how excited I am for Mr. Seacrest to come in as host, but again, it'll take some getting used to, so I'm excited to see how they're going to celebrate Pat's retirement once it comes in, I believe, just a matter of weeks. So anyway, we're starting game number 4. So again, like I said, we're going to play most likely 5 games. So, anything else that I get here tonight during this stream will be merged into tomorrow's Monday compilation. In fact, I am already going to, I'm already going to get ready to premiere this one. Because now everybody's starting to get out, I'm going to start premiering these every, I'm going to try and start making these daily things. What I'll actually end up doing is, the Abbott Elementary season finale. And there's the season finale of American Idol, which is still going on. So, anything else I get from this compilation here tonight will be anything else I get here tonight will be going into that compilation, which is currently ongoing. So, then after the auto tests, the Michigan auto test to be more specific, that is what will be kicking off the Monday compilation, and we have another PDS. Now, of course, you know what we usually do here, right? When we have PDSs, we usually get the updates. Or yeah, something doesn't look right on WSK 85. This is for Yukon. This is for Yukon, Western Oklahoma City. Now this may end up becoming the final video of this compilation if it all pieces together. Now let's check the Oklahoma City ROCAM and see if the sirens are blaring. Yep, here we go. Now we don't have any sirens going off there. It looks like the sirens are off for now. But we're going to keep the ROCAM going. Alright, back to Topeka. They're honoring Katy Perry. Yeah, let's just see what's left. I'm sure y'all heard about that large tornado. So now comes the season finale of almost all the shows. Connor's having its season finale. Abbott Elementary's having its season finale. I suppose they're making its way for all the summer stuff. CMA Fest. I actually may just keep this compilation going for a little longer. Jeopardy Masters continues Monday. So already, this is the second and final semi-final game of Jeopardy Masters, because then I think they want to save the last games for Friday. So, this will be our final game. That's a lot of stations taking that. It looks like John found a lot. Looks like he found a lot of them. And it looks like Nightwolf finally posted his. Alright. Now we'll just wait for the weather scan to send one of those warnings out from Topeka. Oh, something tells me I almost forgot about dessert tonight. Now we don't need that relay from KMZE because we already got it on one. And there's more stuff coming. Wait, what? Issues watch? But thankfully, this is only a smaller watch, so it'll still last till 2 o'clock. So now I'm considering ending the video right then and there at 2 a.m. And I'll just include the Sunday tests in that particular compilation as well, up to the 2 a.m. hour. Because then right after that, that's it. Then I'm ending the video there, and it's all final. Didn't John already relay that? I'm gonna have to look at the composition of the updated message. Oh, it says continue to shelter in place. But you know what? I will still separate the tests and that other one as well. However, the other compilation will just keep going for a little while, so. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be, doing then, right then and there, so. Now we're just waiting for the weather scan to relay the other one. There's so many of them, there's literal duplicates. Again, like I said, this is going to be the last game we're going to play today. Oh. And again, we're not going to, go through the scores or anything because we are pressed for time. We're not even going to go through the final total. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Depend. Alright. So we're essentially now going to go into speed up mode. Now actually what I'll just do is I'll just ride it out and just let the scan end up relaying everything. Alright. Well, we do essentially have a little bit of time left. There's a lot more coming out. Alright, so with that is going to be it. Again, we're going to skip the tolls because we are pressed for time. So that is it, folks, for our Ticket to Ride show for this week. So what I'm going to do now is get ready for the iPause tests. Well, the Monday test, and I'm going to continue to follow up on the severe weather event as it continues to unfold. And then after I get those other things, then I will send those over, and I will also continue working on that video of the Pennsylvania Turnpike, and hopefully I would like to have that video, all finished by tonight. I would love to get it done tonight, but it's going to be quite a while to get there, and I'm honest. So with that said, this is the end of our broadcast for the day. So this is our last show for today. And so with that, we thank you for joining us tonight for our Ticket to Ride program, along with Wait, Don't Tell Me and all that other stuff. We'll be back with you tomorrow afternoon. It's starting at 2 for our Minecraft show. Of course, we'll be continuing construction of that building. In fact, I think we might be able to finish it, but again, we're going to be dealing with just a mobile device, which is going to make things a little difficult. But we can do it for sure. But until then, thank you for joining us tonight. And so we wish you all a wonderful rest of your night, and we will see you tomorrow.